music for Lagos.
102.3 Max FM.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, whatever it is you're doing, put your heart and your soul and your body together for Seyi Shay.
Yes, sir. In the building.
Drum rolls, that's drum rolls.
Thank you for such a nice introduction, Mr. Wale Pow Pow.
But you know, say the house you did now. The house you did now. How far, my sister?
I'm very well. Happy New Year, brother.
Same to you. Now, I'm sure you have met
And my new sister, baby lawyer.
Yeah.
How
Nice to
far?
meet you.
She's,
Very well.
that's baby lawyer.
Baby
I don't
lawyer.
understand.
That's a lawyer who's a baby.
She's a baby.
Why you call
Not
me?
okay. We can say lawyer babe.
Hey.
Lawyer babe. That's better.
Oh, wow.
How far, Seyi? What's happening?
We don't go far now. We don't reach 2022.
First things first, let me congratulate you on your new project.
Thank you.
Big girl.
Big girl. I'm a big
Jo,
girl.
big girl.
Big
Big
girl. I'm
girl.
a big girl.
And today I'm going to do something with the assistance of baby lawyer, and of course because Seyi Shay is here. The new project, Big Girl, is out there, and I've chosen some songs as far as I'm concerned
Yeah.
that I feel, oh boy, oh bad dear, where they torturing me. We're going to go on a little musical journey with Seyi, and she's going to tell us one or two things. But let's start like this, Seyi. What do you want to tell the whole world right now? As you do, what do you want to tell them?
Big girl, I'll be big girl.
I'm
Big girl, I'll be big girl. Big girl, I'll be big girl. No.
Hi.
Now I depend on me.
Not anybody.
Not anybody else. Me
What?
and my God.
But you just got engaged now.
I did?
Didn't you?
Did I?
Yes, you
Oh,
did.
I forgot about that.
Now, wow.
It's impossible.
Now, so that they say forget.
Baby, please.
As in how? How did they say forget that kind of thing?
It's not possible.
When see people they go to night VG for? Now, wow.
Honestly, I didn't just get engaged. I've been engaged for a while, but I guess, one of those things.
You just decided to let us know now.
I didn't let anybody. He just asked me. How did you know? I didn't let anybody know. They asked me if you ask, you shall ask, and you shall receive.
Let's start like
Not
this.
can you?
Let's
Thou
start
shalt
like
be
this.
given to you.
Do we go
Seek and you
there?
shall
Or,
find.
do we go there or we don't go there?
Let's not go there.
Uh-huh.
Let us go
Okay.
to where we are.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Because
Going.
honestly, Big Girl for me is another aspect of Seyi Shay. Is a whole new approach to music.
Do you think so? I think it's just a continuation from Murder and Right Now, because I was there already, especially with songs like Ride For You featuring One Day Cole.
You see that right
That's
for
very
you?
reminiscent of Right Now, and Murder very reminiscent of songs like Why Do They and Let Me Know. And so I feel like if I had continued this album, this sound after those two singles, so maybe we're looking at 6 years ago now, 7 years ago.
I'm going to change that with you. Now, there's a song with Yemi Alade, I'm correct.
Pepe, yes.
No, not See Me.
See Me, Gloana. Yes.
What is Gloana about? Is that Seyi Shay that we know? Talk to me.
What do you mean?
As in, this is a whole new feel.
I don't think so.
I feel it's a whole new feel because of the delivery.
You're saying it because is it Right Now? Which came first, Right Now or Murder? So
Can you imagine?
after those two songs in particular,
Yeah.
I deviated into a different style of music.
Right now actually came first.
Right Now came first, then Murder came. So I deviated into a different style of music because I wanted to experiment and try and maybe fit into what was going on in the scene that time. So I went on to make songs like Bia and Yolo Yolo, which were very salsa sounding.
Okay.
And then I went on to make songs like Twale and
With our brothers. Small Doctor and Papa
you understand now. And then I was making I put out an EP called Electric Package because I was in a very
electrifying.
it was in a very funny mood then, which also consisted of quite a lot of highlife and Afrobeat songs.
Okay.
And they were not anything like Right Now or Murder.
Thank you.
You understand?
Thank
so
you.
I think the reason why you say that this album is very new and very different is
Yeah.
because you forgot about Right Now and Murder, which happen to be two of the biggest songs of my whole career.
I can't forget them.
No,
I told you now.
you reminded me.
From today, my name is Glowana.
Yes, so
Glowana.
Glowana.
Glowana. So what brought about Glowana? What is Glowana all about?
Glowana is just a playoff or a spin-off of somebody that is glowing. You understand? People were calling me Glowana at one point because I was glowing. So
because you got the rock.
Yeah, I was glowing before I got the rock.
Golly.
But you know when you kind of have been through quite a lot of stuff, right? Whatever your stuff is, it could be anything. It could be breakup. It could be you could have just lost a job, something. Just gone through some real, hard times, depression, issues, whatever it may be. When you start to glow, you really glow. Like when you get through it, when you get through those issues, when you come out on the other side, it's like it's like a relief. But it also shows on the skin. It shows on the aura.
Yes,
it shows on the Instagram page. It shows on the way you dress. It shows on your weight. Hence, the glow. And when I got out of the bad situation that I was in after some years, I just kind of had to relocate my location and find myself. And I, found myself again, and I became confident again and happy again. Not because of, the rock, like you say, but mainly because I realized that, I'm alive, and I'm living, and I'm trying to get to where trying to get to for me, right? Like
as a person,
right? And and when I started to realize that, and I started to meditate on that, the glow came, and which is why I wasn't really surprised when people were like, "Oh my God, you're glowing, Shay," and I was like, "You got me Glowana." That's how the song just came.
Just like that. Now, baby lawyer, before I unleash the dragon on you, Seyi Shay said something. I want her, if she can, put more light on. She said, when she went through a lot of things. Because a lot of people will see a person like Seyi Shay and say, she don't get problem now. What is she dating? She get money, she popular. Everybody they say Seyi Shay. She don't get problem.
People they find themselves.
Is it possible for you to let people know that you're only human as well? And you've gone through some. You might not want to tell us what. I've gone through a lot. I haven't always had money. In fact, sometimes now still I don't have money. Sometimes my company account is bigger than my own account. Like sometimes my account is so flat that I'm like, okay, I need to make the money and I need to find a hustle, a side hustle or something. It's just real. It's just real life. Like money is not just the only problem that people have. Sometimes happiness and peace of mind as well. Some people will tell you that okay, money can buy happiness and peace of mind.
So unlike what a lot of people think, you are not different from the average person who just wants to be happy and live a good life.
Happy and sleep in peace. Wake up in peace. The truth, look, I've been through trolling, bullying. I'm very misconstrued. I'm very misunderstood.
God bless you.
I understand that people don't really get me and my sense of humor or my character or my personality because I'm not as out there, like kind of, everybody look at me as much as I could be.
You do your music and you just go to your corner.
I'm also not somebody that likes to be kind of like in cliques too much, all right?
I'm a person.
Right. And I don't like to just hang on to people because they are trending at that time, right? I feel like if the connection is genuine, it will be there when you're hot and when you're not. Definitely. That's the kind of person I genuinely and truly am. And so I feel like maybe even if I put that out about myself a bit more, that would help. So I'm working on that. But I've also been, stigmatized. There's so many things. My personal life, I've been in a relationship where I loved a man so dearly and I was with him for 3 years and then I ended up catching him in an affair. And so that was really, really, really hard.
We're going to have a good time today. You know why?
Speak about I caught him red-handed, like in my face. That's never happened to me before. I never thought it would.
A lot of people say when that happens, this is what I'm going to do. If I catch, but I tell them that it is until it happens. Before you know what to do.
I freaked out. I lost my mind. I lost my mind. I went into his depression.
Wow.
I even went into depression before that him actually, because I didn't know musically where to go anymore after Right Now and Murder. That's why I was doing all different kinds of sounds. I was experimenting. I was going here, going there, different managers, different teams, different things. Like I was just a mess, and I was seriously depressed. And so anyway, he found me in a depressed state, and we were dating in a depressed state, and we almost got married. And then I found what I saw. I walked in on him, and
next time call me. Oh no, oh my God!
But let me tell you.
In fact, we can still go and meet him. It's not too late.
No, for where, for what? You know what's funny? The person and I are such good friends now, and it just shows it's a sign of growth. Do you understand? Like I've grown. I'm happy. I'm healthy. Do you understand? I love myself.
But how
and
do you
God
feel when you
more
talk
than
to
I
him
ever.
or see him now?
I just feel like, man, I'm glad I met you because you taught me so much. You helped me so much.
You are too gentle.
Yeah, no. I wasn't. That year, I wasn't gentle. Together. But the truth of the matter is, I'm grateful that I met him. I'm grateful he's still in my life in one way or another. And I'm grateful that, I've been able to pour all of that pain into this big girl album, where each song represents different stage of my life, different emotional phases of my life, different conversations I've had with different guys, myself. I'm even flexing a little bit on songs like Maserati, Sexy, and Big Girl,
Well, that's Maserati.
So, it's just, I love this album. It's just a unfolding and becoming.
So anybody who wants to know about Seyi Shay should actually listen
to that,
to the Big
and
Girl
also
album.
draw inspiration from that Big Girl album to just let you remind yourself that no situation is permanent.
True.
Do you understand? And that's what the Big Girl album is telling is telling everybody.
This you said I'm going to be a little bit tiki-taki kind of. There's a song I fell in love with again because me, I listen to songs not just because of the lyrical content, but for production purpose as well. And there's another song I fell in love with, and I was going to ask that when you were writing this song, who were you thinking of? And the title of the song is titled By You. Are you thinking of anybody in particular?
Yes.
I'm not looking at
Why
you
you can't do hand?
I don't want her to see my eye that I'm asking her a question.
What's happening?
So, who are you thinking of when you wrote this song by you?
I was thinking about somebody in particular.
I told you.
I was, because and the thing is, it was at that time that I had this kind of idea and song. It just happened to be the time that I was allowing myself to
Go.
fall for somebody finally. Do you understand? Again, after all the plenty
drama.
boyfriends that I've broken and ended in trash. So that's why this song
that's why
came
you
about.
wrote that song.
Well, this song was co-written. I will not take credit for all. I will just say that I co-wrote all of the songs, and I spent a lot of time with the songwriters.
Jay.
You see how you're interviewing me now? This is how the situation went with my co-writers.
Jay.
Hit music for Lagos.
102.3 Max FM.